Hi, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Hey, why don't we make a spicy beef stew? A few of you have asked me to make this, and it's finally time for stews, so let's make this. It is nice and spicy. Let's make this, okay? I have 2 pounds of beef cubed here for our stew. I'm going to go ahead and coat it with a mixture here. I have 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 teaspoon of cayenne, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt, and a teaspoon of onion powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle this on my beef. I want to coat it on all sides. Once this is coated, I'm going to put it in a really hot pan and brown it on all sides. Alright, so now let's brown this meat. I'm going to work in batches while I brown this beef. I don't want to pile it up in the pot. I want it to brown nicely. Be careful with that jumping oil. And then once it's browned evenly on all sides, I'll set it aside. So I'll see you when this beef is all nicely browned. I removed the beef from the pot and I added a little bit of water. What I want to do is scrape all those little brown bits from the bottom of the pot. Those are yummy. We don't want to lose those. I return the meat to the pot. And I'm going to add a total of 2 cups. There was, I took some of the 2 cups to use to scrape the bottom of the pot. I'm going to add a medium yellow onion, which I chopped in here, and 2 garlic cloves. We're going to fish out those garlic cloves later. I'm also going to add a chili pepper, which I cut in half, and I'm leaving the seeds in the membrane. We're also going to fish that out. I just want it to get really spicy. So I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and about a teaspoon of dried thyme. Now, one thing I should have to put in here are bay leaves, and I don't. So I'm gonna put it in the ingredients, and if you haven't, put them in there. And of course, afterwards, when we're fishing out the chili pepper and the garlic, we also fish that out. I'm gonna season this with salt, a little more pepper. I'm going to add a teaspoon of paprika to this, and a teaspoon of sugar. Okay, now I'm gonna let this simmer for about 1 hour and 15 minutes and we'll come back. So this has simmered for about 1 hour. This meat looks good, the broth as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the chili pepper. I have 2 halves and 2 garlic cloves. Again, if you were using a bay leaf, you would take it out now. I'm going to add 3 sliced carrots, 3 stalks of celery, and I think I have like 16 little red baby potatoes here. I'm just gonna add these to the pot. Mix that. Going to add another cup of water in there. I'm gonna let this cook for another 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna taste it for salt and see if I need to reseason since I added more liquid to it. It's perfect. Woo, nice and spicy too. All right, let's let this do its thing. All right, this is ready. The potatoes are nice and soft. The carrots are cooked through. Last thing I'm going to do to this, I have about a 1/4 cup of, warm water here, and I put a tablespoon of cornstarch in it. So I'm just going to put that in here so that my liquid will thicken. Mix that well. And bring this to a boil, and then we'll eat. See how this immediately turned into a thick gravy almost? Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heat and plate this and we'll eat. And there, my friends, is our spicy beef stew. Oh my God. They say here when something's really spicy, it's good enough to revive the dead. That's quite like this. Of course, if you don't want to make this spicy, you just want to make a regular beef stew, chuck the chili and forget the cayenne, and you're gonna have a delicious beef stew anyway. Bon appetit, my friends, from thefrugalchef.com. Come and see us with all kinds of recipes that are not in video form. Eat well without going broke. I will see you guys soon.